Good evening, guys. So we've got the redesign for the trash ring. Now, if you're not familiar, what is happening is that during these hot days, the trash bag wraps around this ring, and when it wraps around the ring and seals, it kind of acts like a little greenhouse, and it's causing this piece here, which is made of PLA Pro, to heat up and warp. And we can see that right here, and it is very obvious. So as this ring is sitting on the car and that thing is getting very, very hot, and when I'm putting the trash in there and I'm pressing down right here, then it's causing the whole ring to angle downward by several degrees. So we have the new one designed. Now let me pull this apart and I'll show you the main difference. Okay, so here we actually see the biggest difference in the design change. Of course, the main difference here is that this is PETG and that is PLA Pro. But as far as design goes, this right here is the main difference. When I initially designed this for simplicity, I put 3 holes and then I just revolved it all the way around, and then I cut it into the pieces. And then I used this, which is just pieces of filament, for the support to put it all together. Just initially we were gluing it, but to help with strength, we're not doing that anymore. So I went down to a local welding shop, and they gave me some of this 1/8 inch stainless steel TIG rod, and we're going to use that for pins. So what we did is, on the new one here, instead of having the 3 holes, we have 2 holes. The hole goes in 30 millimeters on either side. Our pins are cut somewhere between 50 and 55. It doesn't honestly matter a whole lot. And that's going to give us a lot more structural strength on this, because this plastic is really good for alignment. If you're gluing stuff together, it's great. But on these edges like this, yeah, the gluing didn't work. We tried the epoxy. It didn't work too well. The little joint piece worked great. It just, the material warped. So we're going to go with stainless steel. But there are a lot of applications for that. This is actually kind of interesting. So I forget what the infill is on this. Probably 10% or so. And initially, what I thought is that the joint was stretching. So I made a new set of joints out of this carbon fiber PETG, and it did the same thing. And if you look at it, you can see that the black material looks correct. What actually happened is that the screw hole shifted. So, yeah, we're going to reuse these. I think those are probably still fine. We'll know when we get it all put back together. Okay, so we got it all put back together. I gotta say, color-wise, it looks pretty dang cool. We're gonna have to see how it ends up functioning in the long run, but I got high hopes. And while I was doing it, I also made another one out of some materials I was running out of for the V10 rig, just in case anyone else wants to pick up trash with me. So, you guys have a good night.